stolen, and she's been on her trying to find them. Grim talks to Dak. Their memories are all super fuzzy, and then they start drinking a bunch of beer together naturally. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And so that is one avenue you may explore. Grim did end up with his upgraded plate armor and a shield. Was I don't remember if that was the previous one, but you did end up with that cool shield with the chitin and the mage hunter. There was a huge bunch of lore dump happening, and then you guys made it down to the ocean side where you were attacked by a bunch of ethereal monsters, which should not have been here. Um, in said battle, Grim unfortunately lost, like, what was it? What I had it written down: 30 years of your life, 40 years of your life,
For some
and
reason, I'm thinking 20, but maybe it was that much. Was it 40?
I think it was 30. Now that I'm thinking, so you had lost 30. I can always go back and check for sure, but we're gonna canonically, you lost 30 years of your life from the ghost from the ethereal plane, and you are now much, much, much older than you were when you started this adventure.
Grimmy boy.
And you currently are on a time clock to figure out if you can ever even get your life back. Grim did reach out to his necromancer daddy to help with this aging problem. We were kind of in the midst of that.
Necro Daddy, they took my years from me.
Save me, Necro Daddy, save me!
With no response as of yet, and you are now down by the shore. It's mid-afternoon as you guys have traveled out in the morning. The battle that you had seems to go by quick, but as you guys come out of it, you would start to look around and you notice that took a lot longer than you thought it did. You're in late afternoon right now, oddly enough, right? And you are here on the shore. The ethereal monsters seem to are gone.
Yeah, ethereal monsters are dicks. A whole bag of dicks.
Tell me about it.
And was there anything that I missed prior that you wanted to go over?
I don't think it's anything huge in like the previous session. I guess we just kind of decided to go this direction from the camp, which is kind of why we're here.
Yes.
I'm really glad we decided to do this, guys. Turned out so well for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to come to the war school so bad. Here we are, big boy.
I kept having like things getting in the way, like boats full of snake people and storms and wild magic jungles. And then I was finally there, and then it's just like, oh yeah, hey, let's go spend a day by the beach. I thought it was my day off, just hanging out on the beach. And it's just like, oh, now I'm old.
Well, how do you think this was gonna go? Okay, every like Hogwarts letter isn't all just fun and dancing, girls. Sometimes you gotta figure some stuff out. No, I don't know. I didn't get a letter. I think this is a you thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm still in my head trying to be like, yeah, I know you've tried to, influence me in the past, but yeah, if you can use your necromantic abilities to give me my years back, maybe I'll stop resisting.
Necro Daddy, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. Literally.
Grim, go ahead and give me let's do a religion roll for this. Trying to speak to this entity that you really don't know is there, but you does seemingly exist.
I will start the cult of Necro Daddy.
We should call it that in the cult game. Cult of the Lamb. You guys been playing that?
I've seen it. It looks really good.
Oh, Necro Daddy.
As you guys see Grim kind of like focus harder than he ever actually has in the past, as he's kind of a recluse. He tries ever so hard to quiet himself, speak to his Necro Daddy. And Grim, you get no response except for a slight headache for about 5 seconds,
And like a fart noise.
and then it goes away.
See, Grim, this is what you get for never having meditated before, and you just try and contact some random fucking deity. Lucky your
Looks
head
pretty
didn't
easy
explode.
when you do it. You just stand there.
Lucky your head didn't explode. Looks pretty easy when I jump planes too, I bet, but it's not exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure if I was magic, I could do that too.
Yeah, just about any of us could do that.
Yeah. I mean, look, that guy can do it.
Cat walks over to you, Grim, and oh, what the heck? Can I do this or not? Nope, I can't. Okay.
Cat, can your
Cat-
demon daddy restore years?
Cat walks over to you and looks you over and checks you out. And ooh, she rolled really high. So, Grim, I'm afraid that you've been cursed, and your years have been taken away. There's only one way that we can restore this, and I don't know if it exists on this island.
Well, only one way to find out.
We need to find a very, very high-level cleric. And I'm not sure it exists here. I haven't found them since I've been here, so... But we have 24 hours. Otherwise, your life is lost forever.
That sucks. Like all his life, or just like the one?
Oh, his
The
years.
one couple years.
Oh,
His years.
His years
Yeah.
that, however many, if
Yeah. What were we talking about? Possibly, I don't know, looking at some book and putting him on an altar.
I don't recall.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that we were. We could take him to that wild magic place, and I don't know, throw
You
some
just
health
start casting
spells.
magic at me?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. That seems like gambling to me.
So let's try some random shit. Maybe you lose an arm. Maybe your ear's back.
Random shit, go!
Random shit, go. Okay, ready? I'll get an Eldritch Blast ready,
We're no longer in that
and
forest.
look at him and go. This is healing magic, and then just hold it.
If you guys would like to get back there, it would take about a good 6-hour walk. 7,
Well, we
8.
only got 24 hours for this thing. Or was it longer than that?
Nope, 24 hours, Ket said.
24 hours. I look at Cat and go, 24 hours, like right now, or
Like
is
from
that
when
like
it
24
happened.
business hours, or
24 hours from like a few
Monday.
minutes ago.
24
call it
hours
23.
since he was cursed. So
well, it's
however-
technically sunbath or whatever we call that here, and
correct. So
I mean, sundials aren't real accurate, so we probably got a little wiggle room. But
I would say if he's not cured
give or
by
take
tomorrow
a
morning,
tick.
if he's not cured by tomorrow morning, we're in trouble. He's going to lose his.
Oh, so that sounds like 12 hours.
Well, y'all, I think we should inquire at the camp about any really skilled priests in the area.
So
this shithole of an island probably doesn't have anybody.
well, we should
That's the goddamn code.
If that's what you want to try, then we should like hightail it back to camp. Like
Yeah,
ASAP.
Like,
but they wouldn't know any like healing people. They're non-magical, right?
I mean,
you
the
know what?
one
I'll roll
person.
a 20. If it's above 10, we'll go back to camp and ask about a priest. If it's below, we're gonna try random shit go in the jungle.
I think
What's
we
a
should
roll
let chat
20?
vote on it because we know how that would go.
Hey, do whatever you'd like. Just let me know where you're going.
All right, random shit go.
Oh God. All right, so you guys are making a trek back through the jungle.
Is this back to camp or is this not back to camp?
Graham, what was
So
the
the
roll
jungle
for?
is straight south, basically, and the camp is kind of southwest.
So your camp is going to be northwest because you guys went down.
Oh, we came
Either
south
way.
already.
Yep. Your jungle would be like back up towards the camp, and then back like. So you came down. Sorry, you came down southeast. You got to go back up to the camp and then back, kind of like a triangle.
Let's bring up the overworld map.
So you're going more.
So what was 1 through 10? That's a weird island formation off to the northwest.
See that?
Yes, that's what Elora looks like according to the Islanders.
Is that what you see from space?
Yes.
Okay.
Gone. All right. So this is the camp up right in here. So you're kind of like in this corner. You kind of went out to a little more south than that, but the small island.
I thought the peninsula was where the wild magic jungle was.
Yep. So you're gonna go back to the camp, which is here, and then go south, and that way. So you're like right here right now in this quarter, where I'm pinning. If you zoom way
Right
in,
where those lines meet, basically.
pretty much. So yeah, you want to come back to the camp and then go back down to the peninsula.
Yeah.
You're looking at about, off the top of my head, probably about a 7-hour walk.
Well, if we're passing by the camp, I guess we could at least make a cursory inquiry. But beyond that, random shit go.
Random shit go.
Blast me with magic. What's the worst that could happen?
I feel like this is not a good plan. I want that to be known.
Certainly a plan.
It's a plan. It's not, top tier plan.
So how far away is the war camp itself? If we just go back to there.
Your war camp is probably like a 45-minute trek uphill, because you guys came down a hill, a little faster, going like kind of back up off the water. So maybe like a 45-minute. Sorry, my time's a little up. So you're looking at about a 45 to a minute hour back to the camp, and get back to that altar, which was actually pretty close to the camp. My mistake is probably about like a 2-hour walk. So you're looking at 3 hours total.
So at this point,
Roughly.
Bill Gax is gonna be like off looking here, like looking at the ocean. But just like kind of a weird twisted look across their pirate face.
Is she trying to hold back some gas?
Maybe. You could ask about it if you're curious.
Grimm's very concerned about himself right now, so he's not going to notice your gassy face.
Okay. That is up to you and your character.
But then Grimm's just like, how far can your teleportation take us? And like, can it take us back to the jungle so we don't got to spend 3 hours walking, considering I only have 24 of them?
Well, technically 12, right?
I mean, there's a timetable in here with some time.
There's a table of time.
But yeah, like you come up and say that, I'll turn around and look down kind of at my feet. Just go, not far enough. But there's something else. There might be another way instead of random shit go. As fun as I would love to do that, there might be a better way. But it's incredibly dangerous.
All right. Sounds like part of random shit go to me.
Wait, so what?
Kat, have you heard of the Radiant Citadel?
Oh. We're planning on going all the way there?
It's real. Shit, I forgot to mute my phone. So then I'll look around at everybody else, and so say, in the heart of the ethereal plane, there's an ancient and mysterious city called the Radiant Citadel. Only those born of both planes are allowed access, which I happen to be part of now. And they're, through tradition, cooperation, and ancient magic, ancestral magic, 15 civilizations are bound to the site. If you're looking for incredibly powerful magic users, that's the place.
How long does it take to get there?
Well, you see, this is Ket. I'm sure since Vilgax is bringing it up, he knows, but I'm not positive we all can get there. But we might. But time is a little different in the ethereal plane as well.
Is it
Or so I've been,
faster or slower
or
or
so I've been told.
wibbledy wobbledy timey wimey?
Do any other of you know about the ethereal plane and this?
I mean,
I know those monsters that ate some of my years are from there. So, I mean, if anybody knows how to fix it, it'd be someone from there, right? That sounds like a solid plan.
Wait, is that legit, Rom?
What?
Like above board, is that like real? You got to be like 1 hour.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to leave right now,
Oh, okay.
but I do have the first thing,
Yeah.
and so I'm just gonna do what I said.
Okay, perfect.
I want to see if my whisper thing works today.
Cool. I mean, you didn't have to. We could have rescheduled if you wanted to, but anyway.
I forgot.
Gotcha. Ket looks at Yoder and Rom, and do you guys know anything about this place that he wants to go?
The what were we talking about?
Well, he wants to go to the ethereal plane, and at the heart of it is the Radiant Citadel City.
I mean, the ethereal plane do be what it do be.
So my
How-
whisper thing still doesn't work. I get the same red box. It's like unable
Oh.
to find character.
What the fuck?
So yeah, I was after like private message you guys or something.
Sounds good.
If anybody in chat knows how to fix that, hit me up.
Now, we were just attacked by ethereal monsters.
And we will be attacked by a million more. So
This is true.
sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. If we're really gonna waste time trying to get him his years back after we wasted time trying to insurrect the whatever we were just at, I mean, I'm here for it.
How are we gonna get there?
Well,
I can only bring one.
okay. Now, I normally don't say this, but sometimes we have to split the party.
Oh boy.
So if you can only bring one, take him, go to the citadel of whatever, and then we'll just sit here and wait.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, I can whisper Grim. It doesn't work for Rom or GM though.
How about DM?
I think it's because we switched our names how many times?
That's true.
Did you get that one?
Huh?
Yeah, I
DM?
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Try starting with Goraquel. So G.
No, DM worked. So
I used to be the DM, and here we are.
This
It's
is
a panic.
true.
It's a shit. It's a thing.
as you guys are trying to discuss,
Oh,
ethereal
look, looks like it's
plane
worked.
and-
Okay.
and traveling there. Rom, go ahead and give me, and Vilgax, go ahead and give me an insight check.
And that's not a good one for this guy.
Not very insightful.
Alright, normal roll.
I got a 7. I hate rolling online. I will be
Whew.
rolling with my dice.
So that's
the
an
rest of the
18
time.
after a -2?
Rough. Perfect though. Vilgax, you know for yourself, getting yourself to the ethereal plane, easy enough to do.
Yeah, it's 18 minus a 2, so it's a nat 20 minus 2.
Yeah. Getting one other person to the ethereal plane, while much more difficult, probably doable for you. with your skills. Normally, to get everybody else there, you're looking at trying to get basically casting a certain spell on yourself or opening up a gate to get there.
Right.
Be that as it will, you guys can do whatever you'd like to do.
I would like to pull out a stone of sorts, and I'm gonna stick something in my ear, and then just intently look at that next.
So you just put in like a CIA earbud.
You do so. You stick a rock in your ear, another rock.
Yeah, another rock. It looks like a rock.
Grim notices this and he's just like looking at him just with utter bewilderment, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
With your nat 20 Vilgax, you would remember that the school definitely had portals and gates and things of that nature.
So what you're saying is we should have
Strixhaven?
never left the school.
Strixhaven School?
Yes. You remember
But we can't really get there in time, can we?
Probably not, because we took a boat here, which was a quick way before. Yeah, you drafting D&D characters?
With that, you guys are still down by the shore where you were just attacked by ethereal monsters. And as you guys look out to the water rushing next to you, you notice in the distance that Rom, you know it's off in the distance out there,
I know what's there.
the dark waters of the Fallen. But naturally, or unnaturally, I should say, it almost looks like the blue water that's just off the shore is starting to turn dark and darker and darker.
Oh shit, got some Pirates of Dark Water stuff going on.
And you guys
Is this like we're in a time bubble and time is going faster out there than here, or is this a big storm shadow?
what looks like the above you, it's the blue sky still. Everything's blue, but the water in and of itself is starting to turn darker and darker and darker, almost black.
Well, so ethereal plane, shall we? Radiant Citadel.
If
And
nobody else can make it, I don't know how we get there. And getting to the ethereal plane isn't the hard part. It's getting into the Citadel.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, or burn it, one of the two.
Oh boy.
as the water turns dark, and as you guys are talking amongst yourselves,
We're gonna get murdered, aren't we?
who's the closest to the water right now?
That'd be
I
me.
volunteer Rom.
You are hit instantly across like the back of the head with a slimy, sticky, wet slap.
Is it painful, or is
For-
it just getting his attention?
Oh, it's painful. 8, 16, 18 points of damage.
Really?
Yeah,
That's all today's gonna be.
To be fair,
Yeah, maybe a team wipe is best.
to be fair, I crit, so I apologize. Unless we're playing the new D&D rules, which I can't crit, but I hate those rules. So
I was thinking hill.
You can crit. I don't know why I got blindsided when I'm looking at the ocean.
to be fair, you were the first one on the board. You were the closest. You get slapped with a sticky, wet, almost suction cupped tentacle from behind. As you turn around, the water being black, a large tentacle is now flailing above the water. As you guys turn around, you start to see the jungle start to get blighted as it starts to turn to death and decay.
Well,
And
Grimmelberg
dark
just gets
around you.
pissed and charges at the tentacle and says, I ain't got time for this shit.
Do you want to make an attack?
Yes.
Wait, are
Make
you
an attack.
hurt or is your token not right?
I am injured, yes.
I believe you guys.
I'm
some
also
of you
injured.
are.
Yeah, we just had a fight before this.
But I am full
I'm
maximum attacking this
injured.
motherfucker.
All right, go ahead and
Oh
give
wait,
me.
I don't have all of my. I still. Or wait, let's see. So. Yeah, I don't have my action surge, do I?
Nope.
Shit. But I
I will
do
give
still have
you.
an unleash incarnation, so I can do a bonus action summon it, and then I do my double attack and one attack from the incarnation, triple attack on its tentacle.
Okay. Do it
The
up.
Unleash Incarnation's not a bonus action?
Nope, it's just anytime I attack, I can cause my incarnation to attack.
Is it an action to summon or bonus action to summon?
Bonus action to summon, yeah.
A bonus action summon, and then you're gonna attack with yourself, and then
Yep.
unleash incarnation is a free action, or is it?
So anytime I attack, I can use one of those 3 daily charges to also attack from my incarnation.
Oh, it's the charges per day kind of thing. Gotcha.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, so you're all of a sudden you guys just see Grimmelberg yell and scream at this tentacle that just slap Vilgax in the back of the head as he's running out with his sword. His incarnation pops up next to him, and they both take big old jump into the water to take swipes at this large tentacle that is out in the water. So go ahead and give me some attack rolls.
All right, first attack roll, 24.
Okay.
Second attack roll, 20.
Okay.
Third attack roll, 24.
2 of those hit.
All right.
Wow, a 20 doesn't hit? That's not good. That ain't good. That's going to be what you call a problem.
Rom, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage on this. Or insight, one of the two.
All right.
Whichever one.
11 fizz, 1 necro.
And so will Ket, actually.
And then 10 from the incarnation.
She doesn't notice. Perfect. You notice that your necro damage, that kind of whenever you hit something true, you kind of get that naturally decaying like energy that comes off your sword. You notice that just kind of lights off and goes right into the water and disappears. But you do give a little slash on this tentacle, and as you guys both hit it, 7. All right. This tentacle looks familiar. Ket is not paying attention to what just happened. She's trying to figure out what the hell you guys are going to do. And as you go and hit this tentacle and you notice that your necrotic energy it just kind of dissipates and falls away, the tentacle actually seeps back into the ocean and seemingly swims off.
You know what, guys? That tentacle looked familiar.
Familiar in what way? As I grab a handful of just slimy shit and just fling it off my head.
A familiar tentacle. What kind of shit are you into, Rom? Every
I'm gonna
you get weirder and weirder.
wipe some of that stuff off of Vilgax, and I'm just gonna rub it across my chest
Mm-hmm.
and go, yep, that's definitely a very familiar tentacle.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back over here after that.
Yeah, Grim's like, yeah. I don't know about you, dude.
And then I'm gonna jump in the ocean.
I'm going to jump in the ocean.
I didn't think this was gonna be a hentai episode, but okay.
Every episode is really.